Welcome back to Cumposting, the #1 podcast in Turkmenistan. I'm your host, Rosa. You might know me as an extra from America's Funniest Home Videos. I'm joined today by my co-host, Joku.
Sup? How's it going? I definitely didn't
Um,
just wake up from a nap or anything.
they're a little bit sleepy. It's 8 p.m. It's past their bedtime in the nursing home. But we have a very exciting movie to talk to
Talk
you
to?
all about.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to a movie? Which movie?
We're going to talk about Beneath the Skin, which is
Under the Skin.
a 2013 documentary about what it's like to live in 2014 Scotland. Starring Scarlett Johansson. Who's the director on this?
Jonathan Glazer.
Jonathan Laser. That's
Glazer.
Awesome.
Like glaze.
Glaze, like glazer up.
Yeah, like yeah.
Like like glaze her up like a donut and make her eat out of a pig trough.
Yeah, exactly like that.
And
Actually.
that's awesome. Let me open up my notes real quick. Let me just do a quick, well, spoilers ahead. Like, if
Yeah.
you care about that, go watch the movie. Why are you listening to this, you fucking moron?
Mm-hmm.
Little dumbass, little fucking bitch. Fuck you, pussy. Yeah. Yeah, it's Steven
Fuck
from
Steven.
Colorado. Listen to
Fuck
this. You look
Steven.
so pathetic. Fuck you, Steven from Colorado. Little pussy. But, spoilers ahead. Basically, Scarlett Johansson is American Psycho. She drives around in a white van. And she like picks up British people, and she's like, "Oh, are you all alone?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm all alone, mate." And then they like get teleported into the black void, where they drown to death. Instead of having sex with Scarlett Johansson, then she finds her next victim. But as it turns out, she's actually not Scarlett Johansson at all. She's actually a alien creature.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you would describe the movie, Joku?
Basically. It's like if you're like a little dummy, I guess I'd explain it like that.
Yeah, well, we're explaining. Okay, think about the people who listen to our show. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in all seriousness, it's a
Let's be serious here. Come on.
let's be serious. We like to have serious discussions here on the Posting podcast. In all
Completely serious.
seriousness, it's sort of a sci-fi movie. It kind of takes the serial killer trope of the man preying on vulnerable women. It kind of flips it on its head in a very interesting way. And even if that sounds like a simple premise, it's very well executed.
Mm-hmm.
The shot composition in this movie blew me away at several points, particularly the scenes in nature, like there was a beach scene where she meets a man from the Czech Republic and then beats him to death with a rock, and that was it's a very great shot. There's a baby alone on the beach crying.
That shot was really good. My favorite like
shot.
shot of like the nature ones are like very much in the last half, like right before the very like before she goes independent. There's like this waterfront and like a mountain, and you can just see the wind.
When she's
And
getting chased through the woods by a rapist lumberjack, there's a lot of good shots.
mm-hmm.
Um, We get the ScarJo classic. We get an ass shot of her when she's walking in a mall. I
Yeah.
mean, it's Scarlett Johansson. You're always gonna have an ass shot of her wearing like mid 1990s jeans that sag way too low. Score is great.
I love the score. It's one of my favorites.
The score is probably my favorite part of the movie. It's a really simple score to all of our music theory heads. Um, it's just like a root and then a flat five
Well, did you
played in a bunch of
notice
strings.
throughout the movie,
It's
as
really
the
good.
movie went, it progressively added to the theme? Like more
Yeah.
instruments came in, and I
Yep.
like that.
And
It's
it's all
very
just building off of the root flat five
yeah.
thing. The root note between instruments is different, adding more dissonance to it. They'll make the distance like a half step or like a minor ninth in a really cool dissonant way.
Mhm.
To all my non-music theory heads, you might know that interval is the tritone. Dun dun dun. Um, but great score.
Mhm.
Fucking great score.
What did you think of the performances?
Well, I think Scarlett Johansson has a tendency to, in a lot of the movies I feel like she's playing, in a lot of the movies I see her in, I feel like she's playing Scarlett Johansson.
Mhm.
If that makes sense. And to an extent, I think this movie fell into that trap, but in a way that worked very well.
Yeah.
Because ScarJo's existence as this like sex symbol works in this movie in a very interesting way,
Yeah.
where her character, I think, benefits from that context.
Mhm.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it would.
It's a very flat performance.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it's
Intentionally so.
yeah. It's
She's
not a human, and it's very like
yeah.
trying to fit in as a human in a sense, or just a very apathetic kind of character that doesn't really understand like the acts of sympathy, like with the guy that gave her the rose or people picking her up. And I think that's very her acting is very good within the movie. Also, like the performances that she does with some of the people that she's talking with is also very interesting because I don't know if you knew this, but a lot of the actors that she talked to while in the car, those were just actual people. There was hidden
Whoa.
camera. It was actually like hidden camera stuff. So those were just actual like pedestrians. So that's why like the accents were like sometimes indistinguishable, like couldn't really understand them or like it
Um,
didn't sound that good.
yeah, I thought that the accents, that was something I did want to touch on. The accents play a very interesting role in the movie, in my opinion, in terms of showing her victim's vulnerability. Because there's a class component to it, in terms of the fact that she sort of speaks with a very Queen's English, particular sort of accent, pronounces all
Mhm.
of her T's, never drops them, and it's very inhuman. I think it adds to the character.
Yeah.
With what a sort of forced method of speech it is, and most of her victims, in terms of accents, very Cockney,
Mhm.
often foreign, just showing that sort of vulnerability. But the knowledge that there's a hidden camera component is very interesting.
Yeah.
Um, so that probably makes it my second favorite movie like that. The Impractical Jokers movie being an obvious number one.
Ah, yes. Did anything actually like make you unsettled or kind of scare you?
The most unsettling thing, in my opinion, was the way the dudes are creepy. right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know, the way it men made moves on this weird just like person who very clearly was not there mentally.
Yeah.
It's very unnerving.
Well, I
Um,
mean, she also like in like just a average sense, she was also like also
she risked
flirting
up
back.
the disabled person.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think obviously okay, trigger warning, sexual assault.
Yeah.
All of our uh, anyone who wants to skip that, I think they're they're skipping this portion. But yeah, the rape scene at the end.
Yeah.
Um, that was fucking scary.
Yeah.
It's for context here. At the end of the movie, she runs off into the woods and finds a cabin, and it's like this very peaceful, lingering shot of just her chilling out in the cabin. It's like the first comfortable shot in the movie. She falls asleep and she wakes up to being sexually assaulted by a lumberjack.
Mm-hmm.
That was unnerving.
Yeah.
Um, the way a movie ends is the lumberjack chasing her, finding her, and he's ripping off her clothes, and then he accidentally rips her skin. And Scarlett Johansson starts peeling off her skin, much like the Lightning McQueen speech. Um, and underneath it, it's a freaking creepy alien. And then she's doused in gasoline and burns to death.
I think her relationship with men throughout the whole movie is also interesting because the motorcyclist is also like a higher form of authority and she's obviously scared of him, and that is shown um, in the movie, along with like her sexual kind of relationship that she also has with men. And I think that's also very interestingly depicted throughout the movie.
The way I interpreted the motorcyclist is that it was sort of a how do I put this? Getting pimped out by her alien superior or something. Because I don't think the motorcycle man is human either.
No, he's not. But he's also like a higher form on like an authority in the sense of like the alien species or like just as a like a alien hierarchy because he kind of like keeps the stuff in check with her. Like for example with the swimmer, like he cleans up the area when she goes missing. She also he also goes looking and he also just ties up loose ends. So I think it's very interesting how in the end of the movie it shows a shot of him just a very beautiful shot too of
Very
him.
nice shot.
Yeah, it looks almost like kind of stop motion and like a painted set. Um, but
They play a lot with frame rate in the movie.
yeah, but it also shows that he wasn't able to clean up this loose end.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's like a point of success for Scarlett Johansson's character.
Maybe it's an allegory for 9/11
Ah,
and the mystery of Tower 7. Because,
oh my god.
dude, I can't
And
make
she
those jokes
crashed
this
into a
early on.
field.
Dude, I can't make those jokes this early on. People are gonna think I'm like a 9/11 revisionist. Um, the reason Tower 7 fell is because they shared the same foundation as the North and South Towers. If we didn't know, we like to have education here. But the another interesting bit was the use of like repeated shots in terms of the opening shot being this blue light, and then they recycle this light as like a red light
Mm-hmm.
later on when it showcases her victims
I also
collapsing in on themselves like
I also
fucking.
like the ambiguity with what they're actually doing, and it kind of leaves it up to interpretation, as well as like you can create something in your head more scary for yourself than like someone else could, because it could be
Yeah,
whatever scares you.
the horror of this is effective in the same way that The Thing is effective
Mm-hmm.
because it shows very little of what's happening to these victims, and letting the mind wander is what makes for the most effective horror, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, because much like the horror of raw fish and sushi at a gas station, you don't know where it's been, and that's terrifying
Yeah.
because you don't know. I'd like to read some of my notes here.
Yeah.
Van is there. She enters the van. Driver's side on right. Drives van.
Yeah.
Cuts back to van. Um, an interesting thing is that I found was the use of nudity in a very clinical way.
Yeah.
It's not overtly sexual in this, like, without the context of humanity. I guess the human form would not be inherently sexual.
Yeah. I personally find it as like, in a sense, I don't know how to phrase this, but like, instead of like in, for say, other Scarlett Johansson roles where it's also like a lustful kind of desire, this feels like a very like apathetic and like distant lustful desire, in the sense that it's like just so sterile.
Yeah, I think I don't think that this is a criticism of the movie necessarily in terms if anything it's a compliment towards the movie in terms of effective casting. But I think the reason the movie works as well as it does is the context of Scarlett Johansson's career,
Yeah.
and sort of subverts the trope of her characters that she plays.
Yeah. Is there anything you didn't like about the movie?
Yes.
All right.
Welcome to the call my ass Chairman Mao Zedong, because we're gonna do some criticism.
Ooh.
Um, why? Hey, Quasimodo, when you're editing this, can you do like a gong sound effect, and then play like the Red Sun in the Sky. Can you play that with the gong sound effect? Because we're in the criticism section.
All right, you can start it off.
We're gonna start it off with a reading. 1 second. Let me just get my copy of quotations from Chairman Mao Zedong and open up. Cut this out. Actually, no, leave it in. This is funny. This is comedy. We're gonna open up to the section on criticism and self-criticism for an inspirational quote to start us off in this section. In inter-party criticism, guard against subjectivism, arbitrariness, and the vulgarization of criticism. Statements should be based on facts, and criticism should stress the political side. Play a little gong sound effect. Thank you. Let's jump right into it. So, the shots in this movie are awesome.
Yeah.
Except there are times where it's very masturbatory, and it's like, check out how awesome this shot is. Let's stay at it for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
and that can drag. Like, even though I really enjoyed the movie, when watching it, there were times where it was like, come on, get on with it. Because
Yeah.
it did have a tendency to drag, especially towards the middle and like right before the end.
Yeah. There were some like shot composition where it was just like a quick like snippet of like shot reverse shot, but it like just was like a millisecond. I was like, why even put that in there? You could just
Yeah,
like
I
hold
I
the shot for
I
longer.
I think this
That,
movie could have very easily been cut down to an hour 20 minutes from the hour 40 it was.
but I do like this slow pace because I for me, it went by like really fast. I don't know about you.
It went by very fast in the first half. It's just like towards the end it did have a tendency to drag. I think it could have like for context here, this movie's like an 8.5 out of 10 for me. I very much so enjoyed this movie, but that could have been a 9 if they made it drag. It's this is such an easy point for me to make, quote unquote, make it drag a little bit less. That's such a meaningless criticism, but I do think that there were some shots that dragged a bit in terms of the second half of the film.
Yeah, I could see that.
I was gonna say that the audio mixing a lot of the time wasn't good, but with the context then that they were doing they were taking inspiration from the Impractical Jokers movie. That makes sense.
I really love the audio mixing. Um, I don't think it's like the his best movie with the best audio mixing. Um, I
It
think
was
his
weird.
newest, I think his newest
I
film has like a way better like mixing and just like sound design in general.
Yeah, I think it a lot of the audio mixing blunders were minor, but sort of jarring with how great the score was and a lot of the
Yeah.
sound design. The
Hmm.
folly in this movie is fantastic from a sound design perspective. It was incredible. It's just like a lot of the conversation audio wasn't mixed that well, but the context that it's a hidden camera prank show. I think it absolves that, in my opinion.
It also gives it like more of like a real sense of like a person trying to like sleuth their way into like personal questions and maybe actually try to like seduce you and like get you in that kind of state, you know?
I'd let Scarlett Johansson put me in her weird black sludge room.
Ah,
Would you?
maybe. I don't think so, no.
You don't think so? You're a Sigma.
Yeah.
I think that this movie had a lot to say about the Alpha Sigma hierarchy. If you think I'm gonna elaborate, then you don't then you're not a Sigma. That's all I'm saying. Very clearly. What else do I have to say about this movie? Oh, how can I forget? They played Darude Sandstorm in this
Oh
movie.
yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was goofy. I
This was
liked it.
2013 too. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah. I
That was weird.
yeah.
Um, was it funny? Yeah. Did it fit? No. Am I glad they did it? Yes. Um, I'm not gonna lie, that scene, I was completely distracted. I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they put that in there. Also, they kept mentioning Tesco's, and I got reminded of that Paul Joseph Watson tweet where he's in the Christmas section of Tesco's. He's complaining that there isn't enough Christmas. in the Christmas section. I love the UK. It's not even a real country, but I love
It's
it
silly.
anyway.
It's silly. Do you know of like any other work from the director?
No, I don't. Would you like to tell her?
He's made
Lovely.
3 other feature-length films, one of which was this year, or 2023. So I guess the previous year.
Last year, you fucking
Yeah, yeah,
moron.
but like that movie was his latest movie since Under the Skin. So it's been about 10 years. And I saw it and it was really, really good.
That's awesome.
I think we're probably gonna watch it at some point.
Wasn't that movie called Over the Skin? And it was like Over the Hedge.
Uh, nah, it was The Zone of Interest.
What pretentious fuck. He makes good shit, I can tell, but what a pretentious fuck. I mean, I'm not exempt from that.
Do you know what it's about?
What is it? I okay. I feel like You're gonna say like the Holocaust or something. I'm gonna like. I'm gonna
Bingo!
feel. God damn it, dude, motherfucker! This bit
It's
wasn't
about
planned.
like it's a really good movie, and it's like
God,
really disgusting in nature. But it's
I
about
think
the
the Holocaust is. I'm not. We're
you,
both part Jewish. We're both part Jewish.
yeah. Um,
Um,
but it is about like the family that lives right next to the Auschwitz. So
they live next door.
yeah, well, it's the general's house and family, so they live there.
Dude, I love that the general like would just chill at Auschwitz. That would suck, dude. Imagine the smell.
Yeah, I mean, like it's shown in the movie, but like it's good. I really like it. It's not like exploitative, like fucking boy in the striped pajamas ass shit.
Brrr. Dude, boy, okay, you know what? This is a boy in the striped pajamas episode now. Fuck you. That movie fucking sucks ass.
Yeah,
Oh no! No, the Nazi's really a good guy. I hope him and his entire family dies.
they did the old switcheroo.
They did the old switcheroo. Dude, like, dude, I love. Dude, it's just like you can tell that that book was written by a white woman because only the mind of a white woman could come up with Oh, imagine how this affected the fucking SS's family
Yeah, it makes you feel sympathy toward the
towards
villain.
the SS.
Yeah. But yeah, I
I
like the zone
I
of interest because it doesn't do that exploitive shit. It doesn't
because
hide the
it's
fact that they're evil because they are evil.
yeah,
Uh,
dude,
And
like
it's really good, and I really would like to rewatch it whenever it is available to stream.
yeah, what's great about the Nazis is that you're able to write them as comedically evil because they are comedically evil.
But it's not like comedically evil, it's just like very realistic evil.
Oh no, what I'm saying is like in any other context it would
Oh,
be
yeah.
comedic levels of evil, except that like in reality they're just like abhorrent.
Yeah.
Really hot take, I know. The Nazis were bad. Many people are saying this, but
But I mean, like, I really like the movie. It
yeah,
is, it kind of like is a good standing point of like, should we really be making movies about World War II Nazi
yeah.
stuff
But yeah, but
like that?
back to Under the Skin. I think this movie had a lot to say about gender
Yeah,
in a very interesting way. Just sort of the shallowness of heterosexual sexual relations.
yeah,
Um and the weird dynamics at play that I can't my faggot ass can't wrap my head around it, frankly.
yeah,
Trying like it the weird alienness, I can't tell how much of that was heterosexuality and how much of it was an alien pretending to be human.
yeah.
I like how half this podcast is me saying dumb shit and you're like, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
really like subdued right now. I'm like I like took a nap. I went me,
Yeah.
and
Well, I put pills in your drink. That's why.
this one.
Yep. Bombs up.
Cheers to that.
Can you put a little clink sound effect in the edit? And oh, do another gong. That's awesome. I like the gong.
Can we do one right now?
Okay. Well, not a gong. I think that we should do a
Can you do like a cymbal
do a
crash right here?
bode symbol like on Kitchen Nightmares where it's like like that. Oh, yep, that one, that one. Do a bode spiral crash also like the Zildjian. That's awesome. That's a weird sound effect.
Can we
Yep.
get a crash slide right here?
Dude, that's awesome.
I used to
Um,
play cymbals in high school marching band.
that's like so unimpressive. I'm not
I
gonna
know.
lie,
I mean,
dude.
like,
Okay. Look, I'm a musician. I play drums. I know people who play cymbals.
it's not
They can
impressive. I'm just like stating that
they
I
can do
did it.
like paradiddles on the cymbals. I'm like, that's something.
Well, like, I was helping my one friend who was doing it for their partner, so I said I would sign up with them, and then they broke up, and I was just kind of stuck in band.
Oh wait,
So
you helped. So
I was just doing it to be a supportive friend, you know. Be
so you
like,
signed up for high school marching band playing cymbals to help your friend get pussy, and when it didn't work out, you were stuck.
well, yeah. Well, I was helping my friend out because she was dating a guy. She wanted to be in band.
Oh, you were helping your friend get cock.
Yeah.
See, this wraps back to the strangeness of heterosexuality.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Welcome back to the news. How's the weather?
Uh, fine.
That's awesome.
It was like sunny today. How's it up there?
It was 2 degrees to all of our Euro heads listening.
Ooh. What
We
degrees
like
is
to have
it?
fun here. Make sure you play like a news sound effect when we cut. Welcome back to the news.
What's the temperature for me? A nice 1. 1C.
Shiver me timbers. Murr. So anyway, let's discuss what other media have you consumed recently that you want
I've
to talk
watched a
about?
bunch of movies actually recently.
Non-film media. This
Oh,
is the non-film media section of the podcast.
I don't know. I've been playing a game called Rounds.
Is that like Need for Speed?
No, it's just like a 1v1 little stick fight game where you like each time you like die, you pick a new card and you like it just progresses to like
Oh, I saw
Great.
that. That game looks sick.
yeah, it's fun. It's like $6.
Dude, I'll
Just-
check that out. Yeah. I've been getting into Counter-Strike. That game fucking sucks ass, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we were playing it. That game fucking sucks ass. Except I play it every day. It ruined my marriage.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I played like Cookie Clicker for like 2 days and then I was like, okay, this shit sucks.
Okay, genuinely, if you play Cookie Clicker, I don't. You're creating your own problems.
I stopped.
Okay, I'm glad
This-
that you stopped. Motherfuckers are like, I don't know why I'm depressed, and then they play Cookie Clicker for 2 days straight.
Well, they just leave it tabbed up, I imagine. They're like, I gotta come home and collect my cookies.
Shut up, bitch! I'm collecting grandmas. Yeah. Anyway, if if we were to rate it on our trademarked cum scale, how many milliliters of cum do you think this movie
It's
is?
just the fucking like the fuck is Critical's fucking moist meters? That's the cum meter. It's like the same
No,
thing.
it's the cum scale where you rate it on how many milliliters of cum out of 15 milliliters.
I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
It's a 15 milliliter scale.
Okay, well,
So it
divide.
would be 13.5 out of 15.
Sure.
That's an awesome score. I
Would've-
gave it I give it I give it sorry, I'm multiplying real quick.
You gave it an 8.5, right?
Yeah, except I'm multiplying that by 1.5. And it's taking me a little bit. I give it 12.75 out of 15 milliliters of
The
cum.
cum scale sucks.
It's our
I-
dude, it's our trademark scale. We can't change it. We've been doing this for years now.
I hate this shit.
Dude, I don't know. Then quit the podcast. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, what's the next movie we're gonna be discussing on the Cumposting podcast?
All Quiet on the Western Front. What year did it come out? 1924.
The old one. The
Yeah, the
old
old
one.
one.
Dude, this is my fucking movie pick. Let's go. No more that artsy fartsy bullshit.
It was
It's time for
1930.
war. It's time to see some fucking trenches, some Germans.
Do you think it would be fun to watch the 2022 version as well? Just for funsies, like on your own time, at least.
Oh, I've seen
Mm.
both versions. The
Okay.
2022 version, I always recommend like watch the old one, then watch it, and read the book. Read the book, dude. If you haven't read All Quiet on the Western Front, what are you doing? You can get a copy of that shit for like $1 on thrift books, dude. Like, come on, there's no excuse. Have you read that, Joker?
No, not yet. I haven't got. I'm swamped with books this semester, so I can't really like read
Yeah,
anything of
Just
like.
well, call me Donald Trump, cause I'm gonna drain that swamp. So,
Oh, you're so right.
do you want to get last time we talked shit on YouTubers? Do you want to start more drama?
I want to talk about Judas, personally. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, fucking double feature, sure.
I mean,
Dude, it deserves.
gotta
its
get that
own episode.
runtime up.
Oh, it's true. Okay,
I think it'd be
Judas
fun
and
to
the
talk
Black
about like
Messiah-
more movies.
Judas and the Black Messiah is a 10. Okay,
Yeah,
that's.
I gave it a 4.5.
I mean, I'm giving it a 15. You just hate black people. Just say it. Just say it. You just hate black people.
No, but okay.
Well, if it's not a 10 out of 10, then what's the issue? Is it because they didn't cast enough white people in the Black Panther Party?
No, that's why the movie Black Panther was average.
Okay, why the fuck did they name a superhero Black Panther?
I don't know.
There's already a real life superhero named Black Panther, and his name is Huey P. Newton. Okay? Okay? Dude, I almost said I'm glad Stan Lee died, but that's not true. He seemed like a great person. Sometimes I'm just saying shit.
Mm.
But anyway, thanks for listening to.
Are we not talking about Judas?
No, it's getting its fucking own episode, dude.
Why?
I have more than 20 minutes of shit to say about this.
Well, I'm fine to talk about it personally. I'm ready to get into this
I
meal.
don't I don't have notes. I don't have notes.
You don't have notes?
I don't have notes.
I didn't take notes for fucking Under the Skin.
Well, you're not like me. How can I have made it without notes like Riz is up, man, but he wants to go to Tesco. And then after that, I just wrote Sigma Mal, man touches her face and neck. Man drowns.
I feel like if we don't talk about it, you're just gooning the audience.
You're the one gooning the audience. You got this audience's cock in their hand and you're stroking it. I want notes. We're gonna take notes.
What are you gonna take notes on?
The movie, I have so much to say. Dude, you don't realize this, but I've read like I've read like 10 different books on the subject of the Black Panther Party. I have so much to say about this.
Okay.
History is my shit, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, are there any YouTubers you want to talk shit on before we leave?
Uh. Uh.
Dude,
Boogie.
XQC is so fucking annoying.
Boogie.
Boogie, dude.
Did you watch
see
the Boogie
Boogie?
docu? Yeah.
Holy
Can we talk
shit.
about
You want
this?
to talk it? Dude, we're
Yeah.
talking about that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
How is that guy so fucking funny? like genuinely, I don't care about any of the shit he did. He's so fucking funny.
I liked the second, third, where like I don't know how old were they? 19. The
Yeah.
19-year-old girl just showed up. That was my favorite part. I'm just like, what the
Dude.
fuck?
It was just like she just showed up.
She was like, hey, I'm here now.
And there's like no reason for it because it's not like he has money
No.
or clout or he's good looking or he's like friendly.
What's your favorite Boogie moment?
My favorite Boogie moment when he somberly told the man that he had to sell all of his epic gaming collectibles to buy prostitutes, and like emotional music played as he talked about all of his favorite gaming collectibles that he had to sell to pay for prostitutes.
I like this is not related to the documentary, but I do like the
That was pretty funny.
when he like had the gun like at his front door because someone was out there and he like got in trouble for that. That was funny.
He maximizes comedy. Like in every situation he's puts in, he does the funniest thing possible.
Yeah. Were you a big
The job interview also.
Oh yeah.
I have no skills.
The
I
job
have
interview
no
is
work
like my
experience.
favorite part
I don't
in the
I don't
doc.
have a college degree, and when you look up my name, it says I'm a pedophile.
I like I like how he just like kept like just being like I should not be in this position. Here's more reasons.
Dude, it's like that shitty scene in Ted where the guy is at the job interview. He's like, I fucking hate you. Your wife's a whore. The one funny joke in that movie, mind you. And he's like, I'm like, that takes a lot of balls. You're hired. It's like that. That was the
Did
one
you-
good joke in Ted.
Are you gonna watch the Ted TV show?
They're making a Ted TV
It
show.
came out already. It's gotten pretty good reviews from what I've heard. I don't
From who? Hitler?
yeah.
Dude, fuck
I think-
Hitler, dude.
Fuck Hitler. That's who I want to start
Oh,
beef
fuck
with.
Hitler. Dude, that I want to start beef with Hitler and who else? I was gonna say Ludwig, but he makes good content.
Ronald Reagan.
Dude, fuck Ronald Reagan's little bitch ass, little pussy ass Ronald Reagan. Tell Ronald Reagan to pull up. I got a Glock with the switch. Ronald Reagan doesn't know. Ronald Reagan ain't ready for the Glock with the switch, you know? I do not own a Glock with the Switch. If
Think Boogie owns a Glock with the Switch.
the ATF is listening, dude, Boogie would own a Glock with the Switch. Did you know on like YouTube Shorts, you can just find shorts of people like selling Glock switches for $200? Hit me up, and it's an email address.
That's like so suspicious, but
I got
like,
recommended that. I was like, that's just a federal agent. I clicked on the account, and it was just videos of them like spraying a Glock with the Switch bullets into the sky.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude, would you buy a Glock with the Switch for $200?
maybe.
That's a good investment.
I feel like yeah, it would be.
Like, cause you can turn that $200 into thousands if you bring it to a bank.
What else what else have we been consuming recently?
What else have we been consuming? Loads and loads of cum.
Oh yeah, so true.
Actually, in terms of food, tonight I made fish tacos.
Oh
I
yeah,
I
I wish you took a
grilled.
picture.
I should have taken a picture. I
Yeah,
grilled fish. I did some cabbage. I made this nice little topping where it was sliced up tomato, onion, and avocado. And I made a homemade sriracha sauce with sriracha, sour cream, a little bit of mayo. It was incredible.
nice. We made ham and cheese melts. Not as cool, but like,
Yeah. Dude, I feel like you need to hire me as like your in-house servant, and I can like cook you actual food. Cause you had a frozen pizza last night, and it's like, dude, I can make pizza
okay,
dough.
well, like whenever I get home at like 9 on a Monday from classes, I don't really want to cook food. I kind of want
Read
to just
13 rules for life, pussy.
what?
Okay? I said read 13 rules for life, okay?
I'm gonna take it easy, you know?
Dude, that's not in the book. That's not one of the 13 rules for life.
Cool.
Why are you giving Jordan Peterson the bird? He's the greatest thinker in American history,
Oh, you're so right. You're so right.
dude. I don't. You need to cook. You need to learn how to cook.
We cook. We
Ham and
literally.
cheese melts and frozen pizza.
We're making chili at some point.
That's
Probably.
that's good. Um,
We also are making like chicken salads as well.
I'll send you a good recipe for white bean chicken chili that I like.
Cool.
If you're into that, in the crock pot, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's some good
We're just
cooking right
making
there.
like a very like standard chili with like beans and beef and
Dude, when you're
tomatoes.
21, cooking's gonna get so much more fun because you can use wine.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
There's like a lot of recipes
wine
that I really like with wine in them.
wine is like the cheat code to good cooking. You just drink a ton of it and everything starts tasting really good. We like to have jokes here. In all seriousness, like red wine reduction. Mm, nice
Like,
steak.
what's your favorite meal with like your wine reduction? Cuz
Filet mignon. Medium rare
I have
with
two.
blue cheese crumble on top of it and a little bit of rosemary.
Mine is like a very easy dish. It's just like for like
Wine in
chicken.
a dog bowl with Cheerios in it.
It's just like chicken and like a lemon wine sauce with just some pasta and just all mixed together. It's pretty good. There's also this one
Mhm.
that I get at a restaurant, which is like just a sausage and like spinach dish. Um, I forget the name of it. It's some Italian dish.
Yeah.
But that's also
I
really
almost
good.
said something that would ridiculous band about Italians. Oh yeah, I like the sound of that. That'll get us some Patreon subscriptions. If you subscribe to the
I'll gulp in the microphone.
to the $25 a month tier on Patreon, we will make one noise a month for you.
Each of us make a noise.
Yeah, each of us. Except it has to be the same noise, okay? But we'll
Like,
both do
is it
for
the
you.
same prompt? And we try to like.
Yeah, and we both do it. If it's like gulp into the mic, we can both gulp into the mic. and our fans can make a like audio porn of us 60-90 each other.
Oh.
Dude, this is an awesome business model because that will bring more people over the.
All right, let's do one for free right now.
Okay, one gulp each.
No, let's do like something else instead of a gulp. You can think of the prompt.
A gag each.
All right, you can go. I didn't even gag. I'll go one more time.
I'm gonna call your ass Nancy Reagan. I watched that. You took that hand like a slut.
Fuck, I can't
Jesus
even
Christ.
gag.
The throat goat over here. Dude, I gagged so unsexy.
I mean, there's a reason I don't gag.
That's a bro fist.
Hell yeah, the EDs.
Dude. Dude, what's your secret to being the throat goat? I wish I could be the throat goat like you.
I have an eating disorder.
Okay, chat. This might be awesome, dude. If you're watching this show, you should get an eating disorder. Dude, no, I actually take that back. There's help available. There's always help. There's always a way out. We love you. Your family loves you. Me and your father are worried sick.
Yep.
You shoving Whooper in between your tits?
Yeah, I am. Whooper's in the best seat in the house. Let's just say
Dude,
that.
if you subscribe to the $50 a month Patreon tier, you get one lewd image from both of us involving Whooper from Pokemon a year.
No, I think like every 3 months.
Once every 3 months, except we alternate.
Oh yeah, so you get 2 per year basically from each of us.
That's fair. $50 a year. That's what, like, 600.
That's $150 like per photo. Just saying.
That's a bargain. I'm a high value Sigma, so.
High value Sigma over here.
High value Sigma here. You listen to Ben Shapiro rap?
Oh, I did. It's really bad. He's like not even in the same.
This is a
set.
Yamaka, no cap.
I thought it was really funny, like, cause
I
like
thought it was...
they weren't even like there at the same time. It's just a green screen.
Yeah.
Also,
Tom
he's just-
McDonald was the worst part of it.
Tom McDonald is just a bad rapper. He's like racist, like overtly racist. Like I know
He is racist, but he has one shtick, which is like, I'm sorry if this is offending you. Crosses his arms, but I'm not sorry.
And then I'm sorry. He's fucking like he's
like, what are we gonna do without cops to protect us?
he's MAGA Mac Miller.
No, he's MAGA Macklemore.
Oh yeah, Macklemore. I got my guys.
Dude, don't disrespect Mac Miller like that. What the fuck?
Macklemore.
He's McGacklemore.
McGlacklemore.
Yo, shout, dude, she McGlacklemore on my dick.
But
till
yeah,
I'm
Tom McDonald did like shit.
Yo, Tom McDonald, he got bars like, Yo, Tom McDonald got a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And
Did
on
you ever
that
listen?
farm, I had a cow. E-I-E-I-O.
Did you ever listen to like the song "White Boy"?
Dude, boy, white
White
boy.
boy.
Give me the white. Yours are white. Lies are white. Eyes, let me see your white eyes. Dude, if you're listening to
What's
this,
like his like?
just go listen to Brad. Go watch Brad Taste of Music. Fucking great channel.
I like Brad.
Yo, shout out Brad.
Actually, I'm starting beef with Brad. Sorry, Brad.
Wait, actually, yeah, fuck Brad. Let's add him to our list of. You want beef with Vosh so we can get a lot of subs by doing that.
Can we start beef with Matt Pat because he's not even here
Dude,
anymore?
we already did.
Oh
Remember?
fuck! That's how like
we
beta.
we like talk
Okay.
shit on Matt Pat for like 10 minutes. You want to do it again? Yo, fuck Matt Pat, dude.
Fuck Matt Pat. Fuck
Dude,
it.
fuck Matt Pat, dude.
Fuck Matt Pat. You know, actually though, like, you know who we're never gonna start beef with? Rhett and Link.
Hassan, oh.
Rhett and Link are like cool.
Dude, Rent and Link are like.
Their producer's a lesbian, and they
They're
have
like
like
the-
lesbian merch.
They're like the Enver Hoxha and Mao Zedong of YouTube.
I'm looking at fucking Tom
I thought you were gonna say you were
McDonnie's.
looking at transgender pornography on Twitter.
You know it. But I'm looking at Tommy McDonnie's fucking discography. I like the song title "No Lives Matter."
Dude, he needs to stop being a pussy. He needs to be more racist. He likes to be super racist, and he's like, no, not really though. But he just needs to fucking commit to it already. Like, we all know that he wants to make this song that's called like Black Lives Splatter or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure that's like an actual Nazi grindcore song. I guarantee you it's an actual Nazi grindcore song.
I'm just looking at these like fucking songs.
Dude, what was that album where it was like a sequel? It was like something 2. That album was awesome. He says the T slur within the first like fucking 2 minutes.
There's like so many like fucking MAGA rappers. It's crazy.
Forgiato Blow is my favorite.
Oh, is that the one that like has his children like just saying like transphobic and just like crazy shit?
Yeah, he's the one that said, Target, Target, yes they target.
Oh, is he like the
Target,
one?
Target, yes they target kids. He's the one with the like the beard where it's no
Oh,
mustache and his chin is cut out.
oh yeah.
He
Oh
has all
no,
these
that's not the
fucking-
guy. That's not the guy I'm talking about, but still.
Dude, they're all the same. Dude, I wish we could bring back neocons where they were just like, you have face tattoos, you're subhuman, and you should be shot to death by firing squad.
Yeah.
Because all these MAGA rappers, they literally look like some shit out of like a very racist caricature. They all look
Well-
like. It's just like so. It's so strange how people can espouse conservative values and look like Forgiato Blow and Tom McDonald.
Yeah.
Like it would be raw. Like people that look like that, based as fuck. I'm not enough of like a Giga Stacy to get a face tattoo. If you get a face tattoo, you're raw. You're a braver person than I am. You're fucking based for that. But these motherfuckers, I don't know. There's nothing conservative about getting a face tattoo. Yeah, face
No.
tattoos raw.
It's so funny. They're so fucking goofy.
They're so good. Dude, I like my favorite thing about the fucking Target, yes, they target kids music video is when they're at Target. The only thing that they could find that was gay was a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
They're targeting kids with gay wine.
I mean, like, I already don't like Target and it's like fucking rainbow washing of fucking pride. But like and like their response to it also is like really fucking weak and like pitiful and just like shows like
you're telling me corporations aren't my friend?
yeah, no, I can't wait to I don't know what they tell you. They just want to profit off of
welcome
you.
back to the Mao Zedong section
Yeah.
of the podcast. We're gonna read another quote.
Do we have any questions?
Do you have any questions? Welcome back to the Q&A.
Welcome back to the QAnon podcast.
We must see to it that all our cadres and all our people constantly bear in mind that ours is a big socialist country, but an economically backward and poor one. And this is a very great contradiction. To make China rich and strong needs several decades of intense effort, which will include, among other things, the effort to practice strict economy and combat waste, i.e., the policy of building up our country through diligence and frugality. That wasn't a very good question. Actually, I've got a question from Chet Hanks, which is, when will Chet Hanks be on the podcast?
What do you think of the Tom McDonald song
Are you gonna
named
answer
If
the
I Was
question?
Black?
Dude, okay, in the description of this, can you put an Imager link to the cover of that? If I Was Black? Dude, he predicted
also it's also
You If You Were
incorrect
Black in
grammar.
Chinese.
It's if I were also, so already like linguistic linguini wise failing.
Linguini wise, this is kind of a capicola, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this was the Cumposting podcast.
Yeah.
We've been you can follow us on xvideos.com and on nhentai.net and eBombs World. Dude, do you want to create an eBombs World page? Is that even a thing?
You can message us at composting at hotmail.com.
Dude. Oh, yo, wait a minute. I own the domain mailfraud.org. Do you want to make an email? It's just like composting at mailfraud.org.
No. I'll pass.
Oh, why don't we just do fraud at mailfraud.org, and that can be our business email.
You know, I'll just give you like creative liberties over there. All right.
I also own the domain transbeanism.com.
All right. Fucking, can we? How about that one? I like that one more.
No, that's my personal domain. This is just a job. I don't like to mix my work life and my personal life.
So true.
We're just coworkers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
All right, this has been the last episode of the Cumposting podcast, and we'll see you.
We'll see you never, but
we'll see you whenever I get my work release next, because I am in prison.
Are
and
we
my
unionized?
Well, I'm pro union, except like I don't think that this would be, like, in this case. It's just like we're such good friends. Like, you can just talk to me. We don't need a union.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see how it is. I'm going on
Yeah,
strike.
God damn it, every time. Well, I guess that's it. Our audio, Quasimodo's leaving. Okay. Fuck you, Quasimodo.
Fuck
gone.
off, Quasi.
Fuck you. God damn it. Well,
This shit
bye.
suck. We'll see you whenever we do fucking Western.
Yeah, fuck you.